out there, MP. There you go. Doing so good tonight.
Still extremely early on, Grant. And talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Well, as the saying goes, got to give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
I think it's a really admirable goal to be a truly fearsome home team. Not just because it intimidates your opponents, but because it shows MP's commitment to delivering for these fans. He knows they're here to see their team win big, and so that's what he wants to deliver for them night after night inside this arena.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Malawach in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And MP adding more hardware last season. Grabbed his second ring in a great postseason, Grant.
You had a feeling that MP was going to get another title. Nothing comes easy in the NBA, especially in the postseason. MP and crew had to earn every win on their way to a second title.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it, after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Back to Booker. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Booker is used to having to gut it out through contact. That's just terrific concentration.
And here's MP from outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 15 points for MP. And Grant, now he's a two-time league most valuable player. MP is absolutely box office material.
Yeah, no question, BA, but plenty of substance to go with it, too. He is the real deal. There is no disputing it.
Here's Coulibaly after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Good chance here for Booker. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now here's Coulibaly. Here's Dunn. Outside Booker. Let's go with a three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Right back at you. Booker matching threes.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. New York leading by 6. And here's MP from outside. And the Knicks, another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Shot from 12. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Coulibaly. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
As we've seen Booker develop into an all-NBA player, it's really been his passing that we've seen the biggest impact.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Sasser subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Watson. Pass to Fleming. And here's Hayes. It's rebounded by McBride.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Knocks down the long J. MP's got 27 points. Grant, it's going to be hard for MP to match his crowning achievements of last season, winning the Finals MVP for the second time.
Well, you can count on one thing. If they do return to the Finals, MP will be ready to go. There isn't a player in the league that enjoys the big moments more than MP. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lets the three fly. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Booker. He played a great game against Golden State. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
MP getting it done for the New York Knicks. He's nearing the 40. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Peyton Watson. Hayes is out there with Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Iguodaro in at the 5. How about MP, Grant, earning his second first-team All-NBA selection last year?
And MP told us he really wants to make it there again. First-team All-NBA is the elite of the elite. An incredible honor for MP.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Dallas just played phenomenal. He ended up with 70 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
From deep, MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist of the game now. Iguodaro.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And MP has already delivered a title to the fans of this team, Grant. Now in his 3rd year, you wonder what he has in store.
A lot of players would be happy with what they've accomplished at this point. But you know, with MP, he's always looking for the next big thing he can do.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Phoenix also changing it up. Malawach is checked in for Iguodaro. And it's Booker in for Hayes. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Back to Booker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Phoenix shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
MP shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. The Suns have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Outside Koulibaly puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 21. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Booker. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was...
Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. New York out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the New York Knicks.
They're playing.
Appreciate you joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got MP, Cam Whitmore out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And a lot of happy fans here tonight. Everyone in attendance was treated to an MP bobblehead upon entering the building.
Well, you know, I've had a few bobblehead nights of my own. You have to give credit to whoever designs these things. They do a great job, and the one for MP is no exception.
Off the mark there with a 3.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Koulibaly. Done outside. The 3. And it's Koulibaly missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
To the right side. Here's Evans. And Anunoby pulls it down.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
52.
New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Sinks it from distance. And for many players, the third year is when they really start to come into their own, Grant. Scary, that might be the case for MP, as good as he's been.
We've always known that MP has the raw skills to dominate BA. Now he's going to notice all the little things, and that will make him even tougher as a player.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Evans, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now a timeout called by New York. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much. Making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in, and it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. On the floor for Phoenix, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Iguodaro in at the center position.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight. Help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps.
Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And
all right, it's a big win for you guys tonight at home. Fans were lit. How you feeling about it, MP?
Incredible, bro. I love that energy from the fans, you know? I'm always trying to rep for this team, for this city. And tonight, real talk, bro, they showed me love right back. And it's a great feeling.
How you doing in your goal dominating the home court?
Oh, yeah, tonight was a good start. We just got to keep that same energy, night after night.
So, you feeling any better about the bobblehead after the win, or?
Zan, nah, man. We got to find someone who knows how to make these things if we run this promo again. Unacceptable, bro.
Congratulations, MP. Getting the Larry O'Brien trophy for the second time now. Hard enough to get one Larry O'Brien. You got two? You special, man. You special. Congrats, man.
Good game, MP. Hey fans, it's MP here to talk about a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Did you know there are thousands of dogs in our city without a place to sleep or a tennis ball to chew on? That's why we're donating $10,000 for every dunk in our next game to Fuzzy Yellow Friends, the largest dog rescue organization in the city. We're calling it Dunks for Dollars, and we hope you can make it, because every dog deserves to find their very own home and a fuzzy yellow ball to call their own.
What's up, MP?
It's Friday night and live on. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Johnson. Alexander Sarr is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Maggette in at the small forward. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. MP out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
Yeah, MP is determined to give anyone who steps on his court a fight. He's really trying to create an environment where this becomes a must-win game for their opponents, wanting those teams to treat this game like it's a must-win.
You know, guys, we have to point out that tonight is Dunks for Dollars here, a great charity event that this team is set up to benefit local dog rescue.
It's great to see the team reach out to the local shelters and help out dog rescuers. It's a great benefit to a great organization, and I'm sure there are a lot of dog owners out there who feel the same.
Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
New York again turning it over. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by MP.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Oh, good on the three. Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And stolen by Anunoby. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Giannis inside. Covered by MP. Pass to Carrington. Sarr with the screen on Brunson. And the clock. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. The Wizards with another miss. And here are the Knicks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. MP, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And Sarr throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Porter takes a three. It's hauled in by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
All alone. Vucevic can't hit.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
MP way outside. And another three for New York.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Woolridge. Here's Caffey, and a wide-open look for Hachimura. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Woolridge. Here's the three. MP getting it done for the Knicks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down three in that quarter. He's checked in for Sharp. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Clark. Now here is Hachimura. Back to Clark. Lock at 6. And again, Washington no good. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Hornets. So on the floor for Washington, Rui Hachimura out there at quarter. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Clark in at the point.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Wizards trail by 12. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He contributed 62 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
MP, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Vukcevic. Drops in the tray. Vukcevic has got 9 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
A three from MP. Another three for New York.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Pass to Vukcevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 11. And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Carrington. And a wide open look for Porter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
MP way outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation.
Connects again from distance.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Knicks.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
1:06 left now here in the second. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the middle, and Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
MP outside. Good, another from 3.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the career list. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well. MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Ayton against Giannis. The 11-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Sarr. Whitmore defending. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. MP inside. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the... And guys, let's turn our attention. And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Ayton is out there with MP. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
7'1" wingspan. Bridges plucking the rebound and then generating points for the team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And it's good, 2 points. 8 points for Alex Saw.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Drains the three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, stolen by Brunson. And here we go. MP into the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
So he can't get either to fall. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Giannis outside. He takes it in. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Anunoby. The 3 from MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Washington has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Maggette kicks to Johnson. Saw the pass to Giannis. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
Carrington with the ball. No scoring in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Song. Back to Giannis. 5 on the clock. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To the paint. Here's Sarr. It's good. Saar's got 10 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Maggette the pass to Giannis. 1 second left. And B getting it done for the Knicks. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true art.
So it's the Knicks now. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
So no problem for New York.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
118.
Yeah, as a leader, I'm always looking to get my guys involved before I get going. If I do that, they keep moving, cut harder, stay engaged. It's kindergarten stuff. You got to share. And a lot of nights, that extra intensity is the difference between winning and losing. Tonight, we got the win.
It was a great game, MP.
All right, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO of Fuzzy Yellow Friends, who provides homes and toys to rescues all over this great city. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, MP and the team, for going so hard in the paint. Congrats on your huge win, and thanks to your dunks, we are going to be able to provide toys and homes to hundreds of rescue dogs in our great city.
Thank you. Do you have a rescue for us?
We have so many wonderful animals searching for forever homes. I'm sure we can find you the perfect companion at Fuzzy Yellow Friends. Thank you.
Great.
Stephanie?
You are coming to tonight's game. We've got a special promotion that you're gonna love. If we make 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 3-pointers in the third quarter, everyone in this building is going to get tacos as a part of our Taco Tuesday special.
All right, so let me get this straight. You got to make 3 threes as a team in the third quarter.
That's right, Xander. And you better believe if I'm open, I'm hoisting it up because I want y'all to get those tacos everybody eats on MP tonight.
That's a promise, folks. Make sure y'all tune in.
everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
And we'll send you courtside for the record-breaking buzz on MP.
Well, guys, he continues his march up three-point leaderboards, now sitting 5th all-time after that game. He said to be in the top 5 and 3 still boggles my mind. I know I have a lot of shots left in me, and I'll see how high up I can end. I know we'll all be curious where he ends up too.
And he'll be one of the all-time greats. Thanks. And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
And you can tell MP and his team take a lot of pride protecting home court. They have been playing absolutely great here. And I'll tell you guys what, the fans love this team. They get extra loud for them.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Risache in at the 3. Young can't hit.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Risache with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Back to Daniels. Outside Risache, 6 to shoot, hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
And the basket by MP.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Daniels misses. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. MP outside. New York working the ball around now. Launches a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. It's Daniels with a drive. The kick out to Young. And it's off from three-point range.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Young. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 5.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own. I just love the ball movement.
Knicks lead, 15-8.
Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Risache. 1:49 left to play in the first. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Risache.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jovic comes in for Johnson. Bufkin, he's checked in for Risache. And Mitchell subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Jovic. 14 points his last outing. Outside Mitchell. 20 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Knicks leading by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 57 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For New York, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Newell. No made baskets yet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
He's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young, he's checked in for Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Daniels, covered by MP. Brunson against Young. And stolen by Brunson! And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Then it's Newell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Jovic in at the 4.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Now here's Young. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
From deep, MP. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. And it's in there. Newell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Whitmore. Brunson passes to MP. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Daniels outside. Puts up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Young, the pass to Jovic. Now Risache. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from MP. Outside Anunoby. Now Brunson. And here's MP from outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Daniels outside. Back to Young. Outside Johnson. And here's Young. He's got 11. Good D by Brunson.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
From deep, MP. And the Knicks, another 3.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Daniels outside. Drains the triple. Daniels has got 6.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We're coming right back.
It's a good opportunity for them to gain some momentum. On paper, they should win the lion's share of these matchups.
Well, and looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Atlanta Hawks. Appreciate you joining.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. The diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Allie, thanks for the report.
It is, and nobody wants to miss any time. Obviously, everybody wants to be out there contributing, but sometimes you got to be patient. You have to make health a priority, get the results, and then put your plan in place.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back over to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And that last big cheer, not only for the score, but more importantly, for free tacos for everyone. Taco Tuesday is in full effect.
And if you don't like tacos, that is a you problem. Fans rightfully get excited at the prospect of free tacos, and there is no greater joy in an arena than when your team cashes in on Taco Tuesday. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
From deep, MP. Here's Ayton, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Knicks lead by 19.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Another bucket! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Daniels, that's in. Coming off an assist from Young. 11 points for Dyson Daniels.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
MP shot is off. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Newell. This one for 3. Cleared away by Hollins.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple. Daniels has got 17.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
From deep, MP. And it's good! He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Young against Brunson. Outside Young, over Brunson, and no good! Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just
for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Daniels. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. From deep, MP on target from range. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
On the floor for Atlanta. Trae Young out there with Mitchell. Then it's Zachary Risache. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Whitmore outside. And the Knicks, another 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
For the Knicks, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Whitmore. And it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Huff. Johnson comes in for Jovic. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Mitchell. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks...
Strong performance at home tonight, Anthony, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
This organization puts a big emphasis on protecting home court and making our fans happy. So to get the dub and send everyone home with a bunch of free tacos, that's perfection.
Brian, back to you.
And that about wraps it up.